Hey my loves, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Deborah Bombs and you're welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I basically want to give some tips on how to be a more positive person, some tips on how to approach things in a more positive way and just see positivity for what it is and just see things in a positive light. Okay, so if you are someone who wants to start being more positive about situations, then this video is definitely for you. So if you're interested, you want to keep on watching this video. Okay, hey guys, so this video I want this video to be very short, and I'm gonna keep it short. So being a positive person can greatly improve like your life. It can actually do a lot for you, and even if you don't see the results immediately for being positive, it just helps you maintain a state of calm and just be at peace and not worry so much, right? So I personally am kind of working on this actively to try and be a more positive person. It can be hard, but I feel like with more practice, you just get to a place where you're just operating in a state of calm. Like things are going upside down around you in your environment, but you're just calm. Let's just get right into the video. So the first thing that I have to say is to try and start your day with positive affirmations. If you are someone who is always busy, in fact, it's not even an excuse, to be very honest. Busy is not an excuse to not do this. If you want to really do this, you can be having your bath and you are just, speaking positive words to yourself. You can be getting ready for work, ironing and dressing up, and you're speaking positive words to your day. It just helps to set the tone for your day, and it uplifts your mood for that day. I've listened to a podcast before, or there's this podcast for Black women where it's just basically affirmations for Black women. So if you want to do, I always talk about how, if you want to go for something, go for it. There are things that have been simplified for you. If you feel like, oh, you might not always, remember to do this. If you can play a podcast that is, talking about just positive affirmations, you can follow through with them. When they say one line, you repeat it to yourself. They say the next line, you repeat it to yourself. Literally make your life simple. If you want to go for something, look for the simplest way that is most effective for you and go for it. So starting your day with positive affirmations is definitely going to help you to become a more positive person and to have a more positive mindset. Okay, the morning time is the time when your system is literally like booting up for the day. So pump your system with like the right words so that it can help you throughout your day. Like your body can carry you throughout the day and you feel alive. So that is the first point. The next tip that I have for you is to be observant and find positive people to be around. So in your work environment, I know that there are some toxic work environments, and even in that toxic work environment, you might be able to find someone who is more on the positive side. You just need to be observant. I am a very observant person. I can come into a room and I'm quiet, but I'm literally studying everybody one by one. Not like I know their thoughts or I know what they're going to do next. I can't fully understand a human being. I can't fully understand a man, because the ways of man, you never know. But I'm just saying, there's a way you'll be able to study people's character and know the kind of people they are, if they are positive, if they are always on the negative side or something like that. But I'm just saying, study people, be observant to those that are, positive and they have a more positive look towards life, or they have a more positive attitude towards the things that occur around them. You want to surround yourself with people that are positive. It would help to boost your self-esteem and boost your confidence level as well as your positivity. Okay, and it's so important to be positive because worrying so much literally does nothing. Like if you're worried that you applied for something and it hasn't come up till now, it doesn't make the people on the other end work faster for you. It's so crazy because worry actually has no benefits. Nothing. Think about it. It has no benefits. So that's why I'm really trying to be on the more positive side, just so that I can maintain a life of peace and calm and because worrying doesn't do anything for you. It just takes your peace, and you're just constantly worrying and not knowing the next thing that is going to happen and stuff like that. So if you can be on the more positive side, it will really help you to live a calm life. This particular point goes all the way to the fact that you need to be more intentional. Like, you need to be intentional about being positive. Like, you need to know that this is something that I want to do. I've been so negative, I've been talking down on myself, on my abilities, on this, on that, and you're just like, this is what I want now. I need to start thinking positive. Like, you need to be intentional about it. And when you're intentional about it, you can be more observant, you can be more, alert with yourself, and more self-aware to pick up the times where you want to start self-sabotage, pick up the times where you want to start being negative about things. And this can only happen when you're self-aware. So again, you need to be intentional that you want to become a more positive person, and with that intentionality, it just helps you to process your emotions better before reacting or before thinking negative thoughts. And I hope you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, you need to be intentional about the fact that you want to be more positive. So there needs to be this intentionality, just so that you know that this is what you want and you're going for this. So the next tip that I have for you guys is, don't care. Like, your past is your past. You can't control that. You can't also control the future. So how about we focus on what we have now? You are making plans for the future. That's quite all right. You have plans that this is where I want to be. I have this plan. I need to achieve this by this amount of, or when I'm this certain age or whatever. You have plans for the future. Just keep the plans, right? But focus on now. Like, focus on the work you have to do now to get there. And focusing on the present helps you to eliminate worries about the future and worries about your past. How is your past going to affect you? This and that. Focus on what you can control. Focus on the present. This particular time right now that I'm filming this video, 1:30, is the only time that I have control over, because it's what I have right now. So what am I doing with my time right now? I am, filming this video to help people who are possibly in a down mental state to start feeling more positive and have a more positive look to life. That is what I've decided to do with my time, and that is me, focusing on the present, right? Even though maybe yesterday night I planned for this video, right? I planned for the future, but what you have right now in front of you is really what you should focus on. Okay, so leave your past in the past. Don't let it trouble you. Don't let it haunt you. Try to make peace and heal from anything that you want to, or anything that you need to heal from, just so that you're living a more peaceful life. And then heal from the past. Focus on the present and plan for your future. Good things will be happening, and there might be some minor things that just want to steal your joy. Don't focus on those things. Focus on the things that bring life to you, which also brings me to my next point. I have a point where I'm talking about, doing things that make you alive, doing things that make you feel fulfilled, as far as they're healthy. Okay, don't go and do shayo now and you end up somewhere else. But you get what I'm trying to say. Do things that make you, feel alive, things that make you feel alive, and things that make you happy. It helps to boost your mood. I think we all know this. So if it's playing chess, if it's going swimming, if it's watching a movie, if it's cooking, if it's vlogging, whatever makes you happy, start doing more of those things and focus on these good things that are making you feel that adrenaline rush that you need to feel happy and feel good and move on to the next step. So that's just what I'm going to say. If it's not adding value to your life, don't dwell too much on it. If you can't control it, if it's not within your control, don't dwell on it. Yeah, so we're down to the last point, definitely not the least. The next thing that I want to say, if you want to have a more positive attitude towards life and you want to be a more positive person, would be, next thing I want to say is, you need to start learning from failures. So you need to start taking lessons out of your failures. And with this, one thing that I would advise is to do like reflections, self-reflections. Now I learned this from Josh and EC. I don't know if you guys know them, but they're like this black couple. They do weekly self-reflections as a couple, right? So if you personally want to do this, you can do this for yourself. You can also do this with your partner. When you're doing this for yourself, you want to have like weekly reflections, self-reflections. So if you can't do weekly, at least try to do monthly, and try to cover like the different spheres of your life. So self-reflections in terms of your career. What did you do right this month? What did you not do right? Or let's say, for like a very simple example, you're running late to work and you're getting to work by like, you're supposed to resume by like 8, and they have a grace of 10 minutes, but you're getting to work by 8:45 or even 9, and as you're getting into the office, you're seeing your boss there and they give you a query. From that, now do a self-reflection, even if it's at the end of the day. What made me get late to work? How can I prevent this from happening again? Did I sleep late? Was I up watching movies, watching TV? Self-reflections are going to help you to learn from your mistakes and get lessons out of the things that don't go well for you. If it's a relationship that didn't work out, what can you learn so that you don't take out that same mistake into the next one? So that's your career, your relationship, your health as well. If you break down all of a sudden, try to reflect what happened. Have I been resting well? Have I been hydrated? Have I been eating and getting a good balanced diet? These are like examples of self-reflections you can do. So the different spheres of life: relationship, career, your health, finances. Why do you always feel broke? What are you spending your money on? Is it data? Is it like, you get the gist? Like, you can go online and discover or research on the different spheres of life. I've just given like 4, but then yeah, just so that you know that you're living a balanced life. It's just going to help you so much, because when you are learning from your mistakes and you're working on these things, your life is improving. Like, you are learning how to handle the negative things that are happening and prevent them from happening again, thereby living a more positive life. So I really hope that this video was helpful to those who have watched it. And yeah, thank you so much. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Drop a comment if you have a comment for anybody in the comment section that you want us to learn from. Please drop it down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching.